What's up, everybody? Well, we have another round of fiasco. We got the Dillian White and Tyson Fury joint. Of course, Tyson Fury saying he won't take the fight, but he means to say he won't take what we want to give him. Now we have this Ortiz and Hrgovic fiasco. IBF gave 3-day notice to see if either camp wants to participate in this final eliminator for Usyk's next mandatory, right? But when will that fight happen? 2022 or 2023? Who knows? And who knows? Maybe even Usyk might not even be the champion anymore. So wondering what the stimulations is if he's not. So, you know, it's just a whole bunch of BS. I think Ortiz should take the fight. I think that they should have found another guy other than Filip Hrgovic because he only has 14 fights. Hasn't really done anything to as far as fighting these guys in the top 10 of these sanctioned bodies. Hasn't fought anybody. So how he got there, I think they're trying to do him a solid. A lot of fighters ain't been fighting him, rightfully so, because he hasn't fought anybody and, you know, doesn't have a name for himself. And we're about to find out that he might not be that great of a fighter that you guys all think he is to be. He leaves himself open a lot. The only thing I find that is dangerous, the thing that I find out that is more dangerous about Filip Hrgovic is his abilities to find the back of his opponent's fucking head. You could watch the last 5-6 fights. You're going to see it over and over again. Sometimes it could be his opponent's fault, but most of the time, some of that shit is just fucking blatant. You can say what you want to. We saw King Kong Ortiz's last fight. And like I told somebody, I think that was caused from the, it appears to be it was a shot to the back of the head, that first knockdown that put Ortiz down. But it looked like he kind of twisted up his left knee a little bit. And then later on the fight, after he knocks down Charles Martin for the second time, you can see how he walks away from like he's kind of limping on his left knee. But like I said, there's neither here nor there. That's up for you guys to decide. All this stuff for you guys to decide. You don't like it, you know, comment, give me some straightening out. But you know, I think Ortiz is going to get this fight, bum knee or not, or bum knees or not. I think he's going to get this fight. The guy just leaves himself too open. You know, and if I can compare him to leaving himself open, as far as Charles Martin, I think Charles Martin did a very good job until he let his, you know, took his mind off the prize and received a hellacious shot that made him reset. Filip Hrgovic's not a small guy. Looks about 6'6". He likes to, you know, stick that stick out there and hold it there to, you know, keep his opponents at bay, better position himself, and, you know, for defensive purposes as well. And it works out for him. Not a lot of referees out there has been telling him that he can't just stick his hand out there. He hasn't, none of the fights I've seen anybody tell him to stop. He gets warning for shots to the back of the heads, but I haven't seen any point deductions. You know, but other than that, not to say that Filip Hrgovic is not a bad fighter. You know, he positioned himself well in these fights. He knows when to get in that ass and when to get out. I just think for this fight, he just needs to put his hands up a little bit more to give him a better chance of winning this fight. Not to say that Filip Hrgovic can't win this fight. I think he can beat Ortiz, but I think Ortiz still has it. I think that you know, Filip Hrgovic, he doesn't have really too much to offer, but besides a little bit of power, positioning himself well. He positions himself well in a lot of these fights. but it's a bit stiff and slow. So we'll see, though. We'll see. And on that note, shout outs to everybody out there, and stay sucker free.